folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions, West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For PA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Terrapins will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Ball handed off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
He finds his tight end for the catch. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
To throw, it's man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Nittany Lions keep the football on the move. And here's the handoff. He breaks free. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he threw it. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of 17. The The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. They keep him off balance with a run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, and the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
On the run, it's Jean-Pierre. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaks loose at the 40. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Trying to run it. It's Jean-Pierre. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Maryland.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align well. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking this guy anymore.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's man. He's got it in the open. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him, makes a heck of a play.
Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Not necessarily something you would recommend, but when you know your talent, you know your talent. This quarterback does what you would not expect him to do, puts the ball into double coverage, and guess what? The receiver comes down with him for a touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Takes the toss and heads left. He got the 1st down and still motoring. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. It's a toss play to the right. Fights through the tackler. He Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
The defensive end gets in there and comes up with a sack. They were in a 4-3, and the pass rush came off the edge and made a big play.
And the Terrapins will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is brought down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Terrapins looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Gay. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass. It's man. Running back grabs it on a screen. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Drops back from the shotgun. Looking for an open man. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Crosses the 25. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it. That's a strong stiff one. Look at that. He's still going. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Looking for the wideout. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Important second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And the Terrapins come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Cox. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Cox. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I'd really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They score with no time remaining. And now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Cox. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Trying to find some room. It's Jean-Pierre. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. Has a path to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Terrapins looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Terrapins. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. To throw, it's man. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that play will set up for 1st and goal now at the 10.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught near the goal line. And he's down at the 3-yard line. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. For 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pin back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd, hey, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quick completion to the tight end. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. And the Terrapins will bring their punt team onto the field.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's man. Quick throw to his receiver. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the toss play, runner moving left. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Now here's the toss play. Powers through. They've got him behind the line. Great effort by the back there, but still going to be stopped for a loss.
Brings up second down.
Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters. If you check out some of the stats here, let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Here we go. Set.
Dropping back. It's man. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
They'll kick it away here. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Maryland, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
Maryland 35, Penn State 28.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. A handoff from the shotgun. They got him down out near the 40.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. There's a stiff arm. To Derrick Henry, stiff arm. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's man. He lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this one is caught. Tackle, but first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Looking right. This one caught. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Strong game by this quarterback. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Now they're running on the toss. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Terrapins. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming out from the 17-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's man. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
So the holding of the defense, an automatic first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Fourth down. Looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. To the air. It's man. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, Penn State. A great catch and run for 6.
Absolute pandemonium here right now, Chris. The sideline is scrambling. They don't know whether to go for the tie or the win. Right now, this crowd is so loud, they better quiet down so they can get the call in.
From the shotgun, drops back. They don't get it. It's incomplete. Going for the win. The gamble doesn't pay off. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy